Right now, inside your home, there could be something quietly draining your energy, success, and happiness without you even realizing it. It makes no sound, leaves no obvious trace, yet its power is strong enough to weaken your health, weigh down your spirit, and cause your fortune to slip away. This is not just a coincidence. In Feng Shui, certain objects and arrangements can unintentionally become hubs of dangerous energy. Once this negative energy is fed and allowed to grow, it creates a heavy atmosphere where every member of the household starts to feel uneasy, tired, and even trapped in a cycle of repeated failures. If you genuinely want to protect your peace and prosperity, make sure you watch this video until the very end. And do not forget to hit the subscribe button so you never miss another important Feng Shui warning. Right now, leave a comment with a positive affirmation. I am removing all sources of negative energy to make way for luck and good health. That is how you activate a new stream of energy for yourself, starting today. Have you ever wondered why your health keeps declining, why you often feel anxious, or why your business and career seem stuck no matter how hard you try? Many people blame it on luck, the economy, or aging. But the truth is, your home, the place you live in every single day, might be the real cause. In everyday life, we often hold on to old, broken, or misplaced items without thinking twice. A cracked mirror still hanging on the wall, a corner filled with clothes no one has touched in months, or even a family altar placed right next to a loud television or speaker system. These seemingly small details actually become fertile ground for negative energy to take root and grow. When your home becomes overloaded with chaotic energy, it starts to directly affect your life. You might find yourself feeling more irritable, struggling to sleep, or unable to focus on work. Money seems to come and go, never staying long, and relationships within the family begin to strain over the smallest things. What is troubling is that most people never notice. They think it is all just random. But in Feng Shui, this is a clear signal that your home is being drained of its positive energy, and unless these issues are recognized and dealt with, you will remain stuck in a cycle of exhaustion, anxiety, and setbacks. Now, let us get straight to the dangerous signs that may already be present in your home. The scariest part is, they often appear quietly, hidden in the smallest details you might think are harmless. If you recognize any of these signs, do not ignore them. They are not just about aesthetics, they can act as gateways for negative energy to enter your life. 1. Cracked or broken mirrors. In Feng Shui, mirrors are seen as tools that reflect and amplify energy. When they are clean and intact, they bring light, openness, and a sense of abundance into your home. But when a mirror is cracked or broken, the reflection becomes distorted and fragmented. This symbolizes division, emotional cracks, and broken relationships. A cracked mirror hanging in your living room or bedroom can act as a silent reminder of instability. It may cause you to feel insecure, mentally burdened, or even anxious for no clear reason. Over time, it can build up emotional tension within the household, as that distorted energy constantly affects everyone living in the space. The simple but powerful solution: never keep a broken mirror. Replace it with a new one that is bright and whole. This will not only restore positive energy, but also refresh the entire feel of your home. 2. Cluttered and dark corners. Every home has those corners that are easy to forget, where old furniture, boxes, and unused items pile up over time. It might be a spare room no one uses, a shadowy corner under the stairs, or a closet packed with old clothes and broken things. To many people, it feels harmless or simply convenient, but in Feng Shui, cluttered and dark spaces act as energy black holes. They absorb life energy, trap negative vibrations, and create stagnation in your entire living space. People who live in such homes often feel tired, have trouble focusing, suffer from poor sleep, and deal with constant stress. This chaotic energy also blocks new opportunities, like a locked door preventing luck from coming in. The fix is not hard. Clean and declutter regularly, get rid of things you no longer need, and let natural light into these spaces. Once a dark corner is cleared and brightened, you will immediately feel lighter, and the fresh energy will begin to flow through your home again. 3. Broken or unused items. Many households hold on to broken things without realizing the harm they can cause. A wall clock that has stopped working, a wobbly chair, a burned-out light bulb that no one has bothered to replace. To most people, they seem like minor inconveniences, but in Feng Shui, broken items carry highly negative symbolism. A stopped clock represents time standing still, leading to stagnation in life. An unstable chair or shaky table reflects instability and insecurity. A broken light bulb leaves the room in darkness, meaning positive energy and clarity cannot circulate. All of these send out a message that the space is out of balance. The best thing you can do is either repair them immediately or let them go. Once the broken items are gone, the space will feel brighter, your mind will feel clearer, and positive energy will return to your home. 4. Dead or withered plants. Indoor plants are symbols of vitality, growth, and luck. But when a plant dies or its leaves become dry and wilted, it loses that meaning. Instead, it begins to symbolize decay, endings, and energy depletion. A dead plant at the entrance of your home acts like a barrier, blocking positive energy from entering. If it is placed in your living room or bedroom, it can make the air feel heavy, your spirit drained, and your luck harder to attract. Many people do not even notice and just leave the dying plant in a corner, unknowingly allowing negative energy to linger day after day. The solution is simple. Remove dead plants and replace them with fresh, healthy ones. Take care of them regularly. When your plants are thriving, your home will feel brighter, and you will sense a strong wave of positive energy returning to your life. 5. Excessive noise or chaotic spaces. A beautiful home still needs quiet space for positive energy to settle. But some families place altars or sacred items right next to loud televisions, speakers, or busy play areas. It might seem convenient, but in Feng Shui, it disrupts energetic harmony. In Feng Shui philosophy, noise causes energy to scatter. When sacred or important parts of your home are constantly surrounded by noise, good energy cannot settle or grow. The result? Tension, mental fatigue, and strained relationships. If you want to fix this, rearrange your home to create peaceful zones. When a space is kept quiet and calm, the energy in your house becomes stronger, bringing peace and happiness to everyone who lives there. 6. Lack of light and stale air. A home without natural light and fresh air quickly becomes the perfect environment for negative energy to build up. If your living room stays dark, your bedroom is always closed off, or your kitchen has no ventilation, airflow gets blocked. This creates a heavy, stagnant feeling. Living in this kind of space for a long time can make you feel exhausted, unfocused, depressed, and even physically unwell. Without sunlight, your body lacks vitality. Without fresh air, your mind feels trapped and uninspired. The fix is easy. Open your windows often, let in sunlight, and allow fresh air to circulate. If your space is sealed off, try adding indoor plants or an air purifier. When light and fresh air enter the room, the transformation is immediate. Your home feels brighter, fresher, and full of positive energy. 7. Negative images or symbols. Many people decorate their homes with art simply based on personal taste, without thinking about its deeper meaning. But in Feng Shui, the images you see every day have a direct impact on your mindset and energy. A gloomy painting, a scene of destruction, a sad face, or a lonely figure can plant seeds of fear, heaviness, and hopelessness in your subconscious. When negative energy is constantly repeated through visuals, it slowly affects your emotions, your relationships, and even your luck. Instead of hanging dark, depressing artwork, choose images that represent life, joy, and prosperity. Think of lush green nature, a glowing sun, or moments of family happiness. A wise choice does more than beautify your space. It uplifts your spirit and invites positive energy to flow into your life. 8. Blocked entryways. In Feng Shui, the main entrance is considered the mouth of the house, the place where fresh energy and luck flow in. But in many homes, the pathway is blocked by piles of shoes, cardboard boxes, handbags, or random clutter. When this happens, positive energy has a hard time flowing freely, just like a locked door blocking opportunity. A cluttered entrance does not just bother your guests. It also sends a subconscious signal that the homeowner is blocking abundance and new chances. On the other hand, a clear, bright, and open entryway immediately feels welcoming and makes it easier for good energy to enter and nourish your home. The solution is simple. Keep your entryway neat, clean, and well lit. Just this one small change can make a big difference in how your home feels, how your spirit lifts, and how luck begins to shift in your life. Feng Shui is not something distant or overly complicated. In fact, it is simply the art of arranging your space so energy can flow freely, bringing balance, harmony, and peace into your home. And the good news is, you can start today with just a few simple steps. 1. Replace and remove. Broken items immediately. In Feng Shui, everything in your home carries its own voice or energy. A cracked mirror, a dead wall clock, or a burned-out light bulb is more than just broken. It is a sign of stagnation and imbalance. Looking at a cracked mirror, your subconscious picks up the distorted reflection and registers emotional discomfort. A dead clock represents halted time, opportunities frozen, and no forward movement. And a dim room, left in darkness due to a dead bulb, creates a mood of heaviness and fatigue. Do not hang on to these items thinking, maybe I will fix it someday. Either repair or remove them right away. When a clean, whole mirror replaces the broken one, when the clock ticks again, and when a room lights up with a fresh bulb, you will feel a shift, a positive flow of energy moving through your home. 2. Keep the entryway and front door clear. In Feng Shui, the front door is seen as the mouth of the house, the point where wealth, luck, and opportunities enter. If your entrance is blocked with piles of shoes, cardboard boxes, or unused bags, you are unknowingly creating a barrier to your own fortune. A cluttered entry not only makes guests feel uncomfortable, but also creates tension every time you walk through it. Now imagine this instead. After a long, tiring day, you open your door to a clean, bright entryway, maybe with a healthy potted plant or a clean welcome mat. That small change alone can make you feel at ease and welcomed, as if fresh energy is rushing in to greet you. 3. Clear out. Dark corners and unused areas. Hidden corners, neglected rooms, or stairway landings, full of forgotten items, often become energy dead zones. Dusty boxes, piles of unworn clothes, or a room that has been locked for months can all drain the vitality of your home. Energy behaves much like water. When one area is blocked, the entire flow becomes murky and stuck. Cleaning out these forgotten areas is more than physical tidying. It is about unblocking stuck energy. Spend just 15 to 20 minutes a day organizing, discarding, or refreshing these corners, and you will feel your space breathe again, lighter, cleaner, and mentally freeing. 4. Replace dead plants with fresh, healthy greenery. Plants symbolize life, growth, and hope. But a wilted or dead plant, even if left for sentimental reasons, becomes a symbol of decay and energy loss. Let it go and bring in something vibrant. Place your new, healthy plant somewhere visible, like the living room or near a window. Every time your eyes meet those fresh green leaves, you will feel renewed energy and peace. Caring for your plant, watering it, wiping its leaves, is also a quiet daily ritual that nurtures positive energy within your home. 5. Create quiet space for spiritual or sacred areas. Sacred spaces in the home, such as a meditation corner or spiritual altar, need peace and quiet to gather and hold energy. Unfortunately, many households place these areas next to noisy televisions, loudspeakers, or active play zones. This chaos disperses the focused energy and dilutes the serenity. You do not need to remodel your whole home. Just rearrange or create some separation so your sacred space can remain undisturbed. When you enter that area, you will instantly feel a sense of calm, as if positive energy is gathering to protect and nourish your family. 6. Welcome in light and fresh air, sunlight. And natural airflow are two of the most powerful energy sources you can invite into your home. A room that is always closed off, lacking in light and fresh air, becomes a stagnant zone where heavy energy collects. Over time, this can lead to fatigue, lack of vitality, even recurring minor illnesses. Open your windows daily. Let the sun shine in and the breeze move through your space. If the architecture of your home limits airflow or light, use light-colored curtains, mirrors to reflect brightness, or air purifiers to keep the energy moving. When your home is bright and well ventilated, you will notice a boost in health, spirit, and the overall emotional tone of your household. 7. Choose positive imagery and symbols. Every painting or decorative object in your home carries energy. If that image is gloomy, dark, or lonely, it unintentionally plants seeds of negativity in your subconscious every time you see it. On the other hand, a painting of lush nature, a sunrise, or a joyful family moment brings hope, comfort, and motivation. Take some time to reflect on the artwork in your home. If anything makes you feel down or uneasy, it is time for a change. Replace it with something uplifting and full of life. This is more than decoration. It is a way to speak directly to your inner self and raise the emotional energy of your entire space. 8. Practice the habit of keeping the flow. The most important principle in Feng Shui is maintaining energy flow. A tidy, well-organized home allows life energy to move freely. Clutter, on the other hand, blocks that flow and leaves you feeling weighed down. Do not wait until your home feels chaotic to start cleaning. Build a habit of spending 10 to 15 minutes a day tidying up, letting go of items you no longer use. Every time you remove something old, you are making room for something new. When this flow becomes consistent, your home will naturally feel lighter, more joyful, and full of vitality. The best part: you do not need to spend a lot of money or completely remodel your home. By paying attention to the small things and taking simple, consistent actions, you can turn your house into a sanctuary that nurtures peace, health, and prosperity. Always remember, your home is a mirror of your life. When it is bright, organized, and in balance, you will feel more at peace. Your health will stabilize, and new opportunities and abundance will begin to flow naturally into your life. To understand why certain objects or arrangements in your home can seriously impact your health, mood, and fortune, we need to go deeper into the core principles of Feng Shui. Feng Shui is not just about decorating or superstition. It is rooted in the concept of qi, the invisible life force that constantly flows around and through us. When this energy flows smoothly, harmoniously, and cleanly, we feel healthy, happy, and lucky. But when qi is blocked, chaotic, or polluted, the consequences, both physical and emotional, are hard to avoid. Think of the energy in your home like a stream of water. When water flows gently, clearly, and coolly, it nourishes everything around it. But if that water becomes stagnant, muddy, or rushes too violently, it can cause damage and throw everything off balance. Energy works the same way. A cracked mirror reflects and multiplies the feeling of brokenness. A dark corner piled with clutter becomes an energy black hole, slowly draining the life force of your home. Sharp objects or pointed edges, placed in the wrong spots, act like arrows aimed directly at your health and prosperity. In Feng Shui, your house is seen as a reflection of the human body. If energy flows like blood through healthy veins, the body and life feels whole and vibrant. But one blocked area can affect the entire system. Even a small section of the home filled with negative energy can spread that imbalance to other rooms, disrupting sleep, darkening moods, and creating invisible tension between family members. This is why so many hardworking people still struggle with luck and progress. It is not that they lack talent or effort. It is that the energetic environment around them is working against them, like trying to row a boat upstream against a strong current. On the other hand, some families make just a few simple changes, removing an old object, rearranging furniture, or replacing a broken item, and the atmosphere shifts almost instantly. They sleep better, feel more peaceful, and opportunities start flowing again. The key point is this: Feng Shui energy is never still. It is always in motion, and it directly responds to your living environment. A cluttered home leads to chaotic energy. A noisy space scatters energy. A home lacking in natural light and airflow causes energy to stagnate. And these energetic imbalances do not just affect your mood, they impact your physical health, relationships, and even finances. So do not underestimate the little signs in your home. A cracked picture frame, a dead plant, or a broken chair left in a corner, all of these can be silent sources of declining energy. And once negative energy begins to spread, it creates a downward spiral that slowly pulls you into a heavier, more exhausting version of life. To make this easier to visualize, imagine a typical American family living an ordinary life, but unknowingly surrounded by bad feng shui. In their living room, there is a cracked mirror hanging on the wall. In the hallway, shoes and boxes pile up, blocking most of the walkway. In the bedroom, a dead potted plant gathers dust in the corner. On the dining room wall, a painting with dark, stormy colors depicts a gloomy scene. And near their sacred space or meditation corner, a large television blasts loud noise at all hours. At first, they thought nothing of it. To them, these were small, harmless details, not worth worrying about. But over time, the family began to feel something shift. The mother started struggling with insomnia and growing stress. The father felt exhausted, work became frustrating, and good opportunities kept slipping away. Their young children got sick more often, became irritable, and had trouble focusing. The once cheerful household grew heavy, and arguments started happening over the smallest things. It was not until a friend visited and casually remarked, "Your house feels kind of dark and sad," that they stopped and looked around. That comment sparked a shift. They replaced the broken mirror. They threw out the dead plant. They cleared the hallway clutter. They swapped out the gloomy painting for something bright and joyful. They created a quiet zone for their spiritual space, and the results were undeniable. Within weeks, their home felt brighter and more open. The mother began sleeping better and feeling more at ease. The father became more energized and started seeing progress at work. The children were happier, healthier, and more cooperative. Most importantly, the entire family felt warmth, peace, and connection return. This story proves something powerful. The seemingly small signs described in Part 6, when combined, can create a massive wave of negative energy. But the moment you recognize them and make a shift, you can completely change the energy and direction of your life. Your life will begin to change the moment you change your home. A bright, tidy, and energetically balanced space not only makes you feel more comfortable, it opens the door to better health, more luck, and long-lasting prosperity. Do not think you need to invest a fortune or perform complex rituals. Sometimes all it takes is removing one old object, opening a window to let in sunlight, or placing a healthy plant in the right spot to shift the energy completely. Remember, your home is not just where you live, It is a mirror of your inner self. When you care for your space, you are actually caring for your soul and your future. And from this very moment, you have the power to begin that journey, one small step at a time, leading to truly transformative results. So start today. Let your home become a magnet for abundance, health, and happiness. And if you want to keep exploring the secrets of Feng Shui to improve your well-being, wealth, and energy, do not forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss another video. Before you go, leave a comment with a positive affirmation. For example, I am creating a home filled with light, peace, and good fortune. That alone is your first step toward unlocking a whole new flow of energy, starting right now.